Today's project is going to be resawing some sides and backs. In this case, I'm working with some really nicely sawn sycamore, perfectly quarter sawn. Hopefully you know what that means, why it's important, why you shouldn't be building any guitars, or buying any guitars for that matter, that are not made with quarter sawn woods. Now, if all you can afford is a cheap plywood guitar, then that's a different issue. Plywood guitars don't have the same humidity issues that solid wood guitars have. And you want to be able to see some sort of pattern here, at the very least just stripes, as opposed to these weird patterns that are so often sold as high quality. They are not. They are low quality no matter what wood they're made of. And that's kind of how that goes. Anyway, what I'm going to do here, I've already taken these pieces of wood and cut them so that the grain is straight. This is for the sides. You can see the angle that it was cut on. I've taken two of these extra pieces here and already put them into a setup for a neck. Now, this is obviously not a traditional wood for guitar making. However, it is an excellent wood for guitars. I've made some really, really fine guitars with sycamore and hope to do many more. Getting them to where they're this perfectly quarter sawn on the back is rare. You don't see that very often, but when you see it, you know it, because the medullary rays are just perfect. Here we have more of what's called the bee's wing pattern. It's close to perfectly quarter sawn, but it's not quite there. So it's slightly rift sawn, but you get this nice bee's wing pattern on it. This is unique as far as I know. Well, not totally unique to sycamore. Lacewood also does this, and a few other exotic woods. I've already set up the blade. This is a Wood Miser blade from Highland Woodworking. This is the best blade I've found for doing any kind of resaw work. I've tortured this blade, not this particular blade, but another blade, all the way down to being dull by running it through several kinds of rosewood, fake rosewoods, and finally ebony. And the ebony finally dulled it enough to make it unusable. So I set this up to where it's extremely close, well, within a quarter inch or so of the guides. The guides are set close to the blade, and I'm going to set this to roughly a 1/16 of an inch. Actually, sorry, an 1/8 of an inch. This is okay, about an 1/8 of an inch. The end thickness, once I thickness sand this, is going to be a little bit more than a 1/16 of an inch. It'll be about 2 millimeters. Which is fairly thick, but this wood bends nicely and doesn't really have issues. So, having done this, I need to do a check. I need to check and see if we're actually nicely straight here, 90 degrees. Not quite. We're close. Probably close enough. Okay, we'll try that. See how that works. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to turn on the dust collector, put on my hearing protection,